So yes, as you guys are, I'll just go ahead and say that as you guys are going along tracking, uh, you notice you guys are able to kind of catch up.
Hmm.
The oxen are stalling them.
Yeah, probably.
They're leaving a trail of cow pies for us to follow.
I mean, it's only one road, luckily. Well, one main road. There's lots of off roads and stuff like that, but you guys are able to keep track on them, and you see here. Go ahead and just roll a quick nature check to see like how fast you can catch up to them. Actually, no, don't roll a nature check. Sorry, don't roll a nature check. Roll everybody roll athletics checks.
Oh. Oh, that's gonna end well.
It's just going to determine what time of the day you catch them.
Um, I'm going to say for this that Matthias will not have his shield on until it looks like we're about to get there. So that's at least a +2 on to it at least. Oh, even with that. Oh, Matthias. I can do technically worse with Cintiq.
Okay, you guys are gonna, it'll,
Glorious.
yes, it's gonna, technically worse, but the same.
I would have had to roll a 1, basically. No, actually, 1 or a 2. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's gonna take you a while to get there.
Oh well, that'll just be worse for them when we catch up.
Yes.
Because we'll be cranky and tired. Actually, none of us rolled above a 5 for that. And Grunga was the only one who rolled above a 3. Because he, Matthias, and Cintiq all rolled 3s, and then Grunga rolled a 5.
Okay, I just started the stream just to hear my own voice. Here goes nothing.
Like I say, he's very
He has good articulation.
yes. All right, I'm what I'm doing is I'm secretly rolling things. So, you know.
Oh boy, like, Grunga, did you find a book on diction somewhere in that house? And wait, you can read? No, I wouldn't actually say that. What image of that does amuse
Yes, I
me.
did. Now I am Robo Grungar.
Robo Grungar.
No, rowboat Grungar.
Right. All right.
Yes, where I come from, that is a common last name.
Okay. All right. So, you guys managed to. Let me go ahead and port you guys. I'm gonna drag you over from the opium field map.
Okay.
All right. Hang on. Oh, I couldn't mute in time. Oh, you get to hear my stifled sneeze. I don't know how stifled it was.
It wasn't
Oh,
that bad.
that was right in the mic. Okay. Ow, my body aches from that. Okay, so how do you guys want to approach this? You see them off in the distance. You think you're inching in on them. You're not quite sure yet, but you're in an area where off to your left there is a ravine with some water flowing through it, kind of deep, and to your right is a cliff side.
From this distance, would it be perception checks to see if we can make out any particular details about them? Or are they still too
Yeah,
far
sure.
away for that?
They're pretty far away. You may need to scout in closer.
Oh, if it's scouting, then yeah. I guess Matthias and Cintiq would follow, but they'd stick probably to the main roads while Grungar and Hemik would scout ahead. They
Mhm.
are so inclined.
Right.
I know Grungar
Okay.
is, but
Yeah. All right. So you guys are sneaking up ahead. And which way are you sneaking by? Are you sneaking on the main path, the ravine, or the cliffside? Okay. Yeah, there's a shoreline. Yeah, there's a shoreline in the ravine.
I wonder if how high is the cliffside?
It's about 20 feet up.
So I'm thinking like might be better if we had one on each side.
Okay. Just go ahead and make an athletics check to climb it. If you're going to be on the high side.
Take my time, but
Yeah. If you take your time, you can probably get up there. Like if you take a 10. Like, well, what would it be if you took 10?
6 more than that.
Okay, so 17. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm better at ranged.
Okay, so I guess Hemit gets up on the top thing. Gets up on the top side of the cliffs. Grungar's down at the bottom.
Hemigol will stay further back from where Grungar is up to. Trying to keep track of everything.
Okay. All right. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to add a few extra stuff here just to kind of flesh this out so it looks nicer when you guys are approaching. So it actually makes more sense that you guys were in cover, that sort of thing. Okay. There it goes. That looks nice. All right. So as you two approach, you can actually see these guys. Let's see here. Okay. Hemic and Grungar specifically recognize them. These look like Shadow Legionnaires.
How many? What kinds?
Okay, from Hemic's perspective, you can see two Shadow Legionnaires. One is actually up on the cliffside with you. He hasn't detected you. He's scouting around though. And he totally doesn't see you though. Yeah. I mean, they're scouting. It's passive perception. They're not seeing you. But anyway, there's one up with Hemic. There's one down on the road in front of the cart. There's also a hooded, what appears to be a hooded man in leather armor sitting in the cart, in the ox cart, while there are 3 Imperial soldiers. They don't look like Shadow Legion soldiers. They look like regular bladesmen. Just standing around. They've parked the cart off to the side though. So I guess I could go ahead and illustrate it for you. Let me go ahead and make the map visible. Cintiq and Matthias, you guys aren't actually,
That's fine.
where you are. You're further back, but, just for illustration's sake.
There we go. Let me see, because the token will probably... Okay, so the guy's hooded. It looks like almost like an assassin hood or something.
Yeah.
I will admit, for like 3 seconds, I thought maybe it's a prisoner hood, and we had accidentally come to save a certain best mage. Oh well. Oh, random
No.
encounter.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was 1 second too late.
Yeah. You hear a bird chirping as you approach. Well,
Nature
if
check. What kind of bird?
nature check.
Not gonna be able to roll that well enough.
You can try.
Rolling like a. No, I'm rolling just a d20 plus 3. I'm not gonna. It's not a thing that it would be at all reasonable for me to know. Like Grungar might.
Well, I mean, as far as I thought you were trained in nature though.
Nope.
Oh, dungeoneering? Okay.
Well, that said, we're still fairly close to the farm, and we've... Well, now that it's winter, though.
Yeah.
We just came out of winter, so we wouldn't know about what spring birds are around
20,
here, I guess.
20 foot. It's 20 foot Grungar. Just keeping it easy with like I just kind of cliff sides are just 20 foot. The black area of the cliffs isn't technically there. It's just to illustrate kind of give you a isometric perspective. Okay, so Cintiq and Matthias, are you guys approaching from the road?
Depends. Do either Grungar or Hemik think they would come back to tell them anything first, or would they have
That is-
scouted ahead with the intention to get ready to a fight?
That is a good question.
Hmm.
Otherwise, we'll act like this is a usual thing where we'll just go forward and see if we can draw their attention, and you guys could.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what I was
hey,
thinking,
you
yeah,
guys,
Rush.
you guys have diplomacy and bluff, so
Because then it would be sending one person back. I mean, yeah, we could have the plan be that like they go up and try and distract and lie and stuff while
mhm.
we ambush them or
All right.
get a surprise round on them at least.
Yeah.
Hmm. I guess now would be a good time to ask, because we at least know that that they're kind of one of the Shadow Legion's like an elite group of the military. How do the Imperial Fire Mages, how do they like rank up with them? Like, does Cintiq think she could bluff that she has the power in the command line to give them orders?
You're not sure because Shadow Legion. You don't, to your knowledge, the Shadow Legion only answer to Shadow Legion. They're kind of like Delta Force. You know, it's like, well, not real. Well, I don't know about Delta Force. They're like
They have their
They're-
own
they're-
chain of
they're-
command.
they are so special ops that you know they're special.
Okay.
You could probably talk to them, but it's not like you can't reason with them. But
Yeah. I guess we'll go forward and try to distract them. Do I want to have Matthias or Cintiq lead?
Which one is less likely to get attacked? More likely to be unassuming.
Well, Cintiq's current robes aren't actually the Imperial ones, because those weren't the ones that had the enchantment anyways. But she still has her mask. So it would actually probably be better if Matthias would lead, and then she's gonna kind of, she'll hover back and she'll kind of, basically she's going to act like she's leaning on her staff because she needs to, like she's a sickly person traveling with a priest.
okay,
So that's kind of how they're gonna go ahead, and then Matthias is going to...
She's a leper and the face is, the mask is to cover her diseased face.
She'll have her hood pulled even more forward because she doesn't want them to catch any glimpse of the mask.
yeah,
And then
it's a very,
Matthias
very
will...
distinct mask.
yeah. And so I guess Matthias will be like...
Just take a marker and draw a mustache on it, you'll be fine.
And then Matthias will just... They'll try to get as close as they can before they're stopped. And then Matthias will try to engage them in small talk. So kind of like he'll be leading with diplomacy while she's back there bluffing that she's someone traveling with him, and he'll be talking about how they're they've heard there's a safe place ahead that they're going to.
All right.
So I don't know how close they can get before they get stopped, like if it's right there, or if they can move forward. Because they'd be moving like actually I think she'd be behind them
All right.
on the road.
Yeah. As soon as you guys get to about right there, the head legionnaire that you see, he exclaims, "Halt! Identify yourself!"
This will be
It's
like,
like, oh shit, the plan just fell apart. We
Yeah.
we didn't plan on this contingency.
no,
Who are we?
no. Matthias will
Cintiq
be.
is like a noble or sick noble or something. Does the speaking from behind the healer?
Yeah. See how Matthias will say this. Ho! I am Matthias.
What did you call me?
Obvious joke is obvious. I was about
Yeah.
to say the same thing.
I may have
So
chose that
why
for
would
that
I-
very reason, but no.
Hail.
Father Ho is
no,
my
it's
name.
sunny out.
Father Ho is my name. Friar Ho.
I am a traveling cleric of the good god Palor, here taking my companion to a safe place ahead.
It's like, indeed. Where do you plan on taking your charge here? We have been road weary for several days and need a place to rest.
Oh, well then you are in luck. There is just maybe a day or two ahead it's called a plantation, Chris, you should remember that word. There is a plantation that we have heard that maybe some survivors have gathered. That is where me and my companion are headed.
What is the name of this plantation?
Well, it was renamed to the Awesome Purdy Plantation just recently. But it was originally called Ennis Fields.
Ennis Fields, you say? Well, we've heard nothing but bad rumors from that cursed place.
At this point, Cintiq will see from the back, making her voice kind of sound frail. Oh no, Matthias, is that true? We have traveled all this way for naught? Daz will kind of look back. Ah, are you sure? I've only heard that it is a safe haven. And you two can attack at any time. This is just their like act to.
Yeah. The Shadow Legionnaire beckons Matthias forward. Tell your charge to stay there, but come forward. And he's gonna like meet you right here.
What range is Cintiq's hypnotism?
Her hypnotism is 10.
Okay, you can hit the guy on the cliff.
Yeah, he's just in range.
Yeah. Okay, Grungar, you are stealthed. You're like dangling there, right at the. Well, you're not. You're no longer dangling there. You're like on a lower area of the cliff where you're still hidden. They don't notice you yet. Hemek, you're still hidden too.
Grungar's just got his hands over the cliff and he can just lift himself up and peek up and then go back down.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, the Shadow Legionnaire looks you up and down. And he says, "The priest of Palor, I see."
That's what he said.
Yes, here to do the sun god's good
No one
work on this
asked you.
world.
Yeah. No one asked you, Hemek. Yeah, the sun god's work. Well, without light, there can be no shadow. And he lifts his visor. He nods at you.
There's light, there can be no shadow. I think you'd see either that or Hemek doing something. But I
Can we
guess
say the signal was me starting shit?
I mean,
What's the
will
signal
be
to start the
someone-
fight? Me starting the fight? Okay.
Probably Grungar starting the fight, but it'll be interesting to see if we can have Matthias and Cintiq get some information out of them beforehand.
Oh, that actually
Like,
is a good
why
point.
are they here?
Grungar, roll a
Besides
perception.
to steal our
Yeah,
stuff.
Grungar, you're close enough to the cart. Roll a perception check. Ooh, nice. They have okay. You know those opium canisters that you found? They've loaded this cart up full of them. They have you guys as the loot too, but they also have a buttload of buttload of that good old fashioned opium.
Just light that stuff on fire.
I mean, they stay stocked up on it before they skedaddled.
24 blaze it.
24.
420.
Perception check.
420 blaze.
That is right, though. The light is tied to the dark. But both must work to get rid of this undead plague which plagues the land.
That's
was
our
stupid.
goal. As our master guides us through this fight, we shall see it won.
Oh, this is interesting. Master guides you through the fight. Is there any... What do I want to say here? Is there any reason why you were headed this direction? Is there some nexus of the unholy undead forming? I know
Go
there
ahead
is
and-
Brackenmore, but like a day or two ahead.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
Okay. Come on, Matthias. Convince this guy. He should tell you everything.
Hmm.
Not bad.
He's like, we're not sure what lies ahead on the road. We were to rendezvous with another caravan, but it appears they didn't survive an onslaught from what we can only assume was a red dragon terrorizing this area. You wouldn't know anything about red dragons, would you?
Guys, Matthias
Bluff,
doesn't have
Matthias.
bluff.
Bluff, Matthias.
Bluff with all your might.
Well, what does Matthias know about red dragons?
I mean, I could have him
You
very
can
honestly
lie by
say.
omission. That'll give you probably a bonus.
That's actually what I was thinking.
That they're
Of course
big
not
and-
execute program lie.exe.
Okay.
Lie.png.
Dragons, you say? How horrifying. I've only seen lately. No. Let me see. God damn it, I'm not good at this kind of double speak. You know what?
Oh,
I'm
no-
gonna roll
no
bluff
kidding,
anyways because I feel
Matthias.
like he would not be good at this either.
Yes.
It's like what he's
So
actually
hungry.
saying in character.
Dragons? I don't know about the
I've only
dragon
seen
that stole that
oh,
shard,
wait,
became
no.
undead, and attacked us out at the opium place where you stole our cat weight.
I mean, I could even say something like, dragons, you say? My work as a
They're
priest of
big and
Palo
breathe
has really
fire.
only taught me much about the undead. Which is true! Oh, he's actually not doing too bad.
Ooh. What is his insight anyway? He doesn't have much of an insight. That's good. Yeah. Well, he's got it. He's still going to, because you're untrained. I'm just going to be like, He's like, so, I take it you were the same priest that was at the farm. My scouts were right. And you hear another bird sound.
Yeah. Grung, I assume.
Oh
Henry can
no,
come
my
back and
Palo's
procedure all
like, he's
this.
becoming a zombie right in front of me! No, I'm just kidding. Matthias would
Yeah.
not think to do that.
Roar smash time.
Yeah.
Roar. I am Grungar. Hear me roar. Roar. Okay. Well, anyway, Shadow Legion. All right. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you hit Bladesman 2. 17 damage.
The rest of us are kind of ready.
Okay, yeah, Hemic would have probably had a readied action.
Hmm. Do the ones on the ground, are they going to get to, or at least Antika, is she going to have a spell ready?
Depends on what Diane says, but she has been having to maintain an act, so I'm not sure how ready she could be.
Yeah, no, you didn't have your staff at the ready because you're using that as an implement, It's
Yeah.
not like quick draw, but
Cast it without an implement.
yeah, that is
Could do
true.
that.
But I don't think you would have had the initiative to do that because I don't think you were quite aware of what your buddies were up to.
Plus, there's the fact that this happened because Matthias kind of failed a check too.
Yes.
So if he'd been able to vamp a couple more, well, I'm sure I should say he failed it. He rolled a 17. The guy just overdid him with an 18.
Yeah.
Matthias
He
did
did-
good
he-
on that check. That guy just did
Yes.
better.
Yeah. But the Shadow Legionnaires, like, as soon as he is, like, they all had their weapons drawn just because you guys approached them, but,
Yeah. I think though Hemic still has his action though.
Yes, he
I'll
does.
just throw dagger at this guy.
All right, Shadow Legionnaire 2. Okay. Oh, yeah. 10 damage. Oh, oh. Okay. So, hang on. Sorry, guys. I need to add you to the initiative. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hang on.
Oh, you tried Matthias.
That was a good bluff check. I feel kind of bad.
That's how it goes.
It's just, it's one of those things where semi role playing, but also like if you're not trained in bluff, you might stutter and stumble a little bit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And I was
And-
doing that in real life too, so.
But it's like it's like, well, if you're not a smooth talker in the first place, it could kind of tip them off. So he got to roll an active insight check, and with a +4, he rolled an 18. So
Yeah. I was surprised. It would make sense for them to be a bit actively suspicious too, just because
Yeah.
of the work.
I mean, well, he actually knew that there was, like, apparently some scouts had reported seeing a cleric fighting alongside, some people against a red dragon. So
Okay. Well, we all rolled.
all right, so it's Imperial Bladesman 3 first. So what does Imperial Bladesman 3 do? Hang on.
Oh man, he had a good initiative.
Yeah. I think I crit that initiative. No, I didn't crit. Came close. All right. I'm just checking his moves. I can't remember what his moves were.
Move 1, murder PC. Move 2, murder other PC. No.
Okay, he's gonna move down here and engage Grungar. Well, actually, he's gonna move like that to engage Grungar, and he's gonna hit you with a greatsword. So, dope. No, he's not. Okay, so that's his turn. So it's Grungar up next. All right. Okay. Yep, hits 18 damage. All right, he's prone. Next up, Imperial Bladesman 2. Unless you wanted to do anything else, Grungar. Okay. Imperial Bladesman 2 stands up. And he's going to use his great sword against you, Grungar. I assume that hits. He shifts. Okay. He shifts to there, but you can Vengeful Guardian. That actually hits. That just hits. These guys are. These guys. They don't have any shields, so they're not as you know.
Yeah. Wielding greatsword. We've seen this kind of enemy before.
Yeah.
Squish.
Yeah, you got him pretty good there. Except Shadow Legionnaire 2. What does Legionnaire 2 do?
Woo.
Yes. Legionnaire 2 is going to... He's not going to jump down, he's going to climb down. So this is an athletics check. Because he doesn't have acrobatics. Okay. Let's see here. What was the DC to climb up? It was like a 14. Climbing down. I think he's going to fall. Well, I don't know. He didn't fail by 5 or more. So I'd say he falls off, but he doesn't have quite the right handhold, so he's actually hanging off the ledge right now.
Yeah, I think not failing by 5 or more means you just don't move.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you fail by like less than 5 or 5 or less, then you just stop moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess
Like you
lose the
realize
action.
you're not. Whatever you're doing is not.
Well, I
gonna
guess he could. He doesn't.
He has
He does.
another
He does.
act-
Yeah,
move
yeah.
action.
I know. He's got another standard, so he's
Yeah.
going to attempt it again. He doesn't see Hemix, so there's no reason for him to be up there.
Well, he'd know where I am because I threw a thing and I
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
just went out of
he
stealth.
did. He did. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just gonna. Sorry. I forgot about that. I'm just gonna pretend he didn't do that then. So he's gonna move thusly and try to charge you. So let's see here. What is it? Okay. Bushwhack. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add this into the attack. Oh, he misses.
No.
All right. Well, you're marked anyway. Go ahead and put the marked condition on yourself.
I'm just going to go with that halo because I know where that is.
Yeah. All right. So Shadow Legionnaire 1,
These guys are kind of silentish.
he's going to use his Legion Spear against Matthias. Oh, that misses. Man, I'm rolling low. I rolled a 2.
Yeah. You rolled a 1 on the damage too.
That is true. Okay. You're still marked, though, so go ahead and mark Matthias.
Oh, what do we use for marks? I've literally never
okay,
played a character
state-
who's gotten marked.
Okay. Yeah, you could give him a halo, but also state basic conditions marked.
Oh, I didn't even
Third
know
one.
that was there. Okay.
Well, I
actually prefer the states to the halos because halos, like the way my screen is, it will like when I try to get rid of a halo, the halo colors will actually go off the screen unless I put them at the bottom. It's just on my screen though, so halos might be easier for you to turn on and off on yours.
Let's see. I'll just track it on there.
Anyway, yeah. And the Shadow Legionnaire will actually move like this. So Matthias can make an opportunity attack.
it's a trap. Probably a trap.
It probably is a trap. There's also the fact that his
Also-
opportunity attack now is actually markedly worse. Because when he rebuilt himself, he didn't put points in strength.
You might hit.
I mean, if your opportunity attack sucks, then there's no point in trying to take it. If it's suspicious. It's not like it's Grungar where it's going to crit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a +7, and it's only a D8 plus, I think it's like 1. I
Okay.
don't think with that he would do it. Especially because the guy's murked him, and then he's clearly doing an action that would draw. That does seem suspicious. And Matthias has good insight.
Okay. Something happens though. You finally hear the sound of that sound again, that bird sound. Only it's a lot louder. It's coming. You hear one of these bird sounds actually coming
Yeah.
from the Shadow Legion Agent 1 as he lets out a whistle, like a signal. He jumps off.
The Peritons.
He jumps off the cart
Oh God, if they had Peritons.
like that, and he is going to charge. Who's he going to charge? He's going to charge the dangerous bugbear. So he jumps like this. Okay. And that probably misses, but that's his turn. And let's see here. Then let's see here. This is the part where it gets kind of nasty. Out of the trees appears another Shadow Legion agent.
Yeah, kind of figured this. But our two good nature people were back at the new house.
Yeah. This one moves to here. Where is he going to charge? Who's he going to go to? He's also going to charge Grungar.
Unless he gets extra charging speed, he can't even reach Matthias this turn.
Yeah, no, he can't.
Grungar's getting all the friends.
Oh, that misses. All right. Then another one appears beside you, Grungar. This one actually avoids you as he shifts as he moves this thusly, and he's going to charge. Okay, it's just 7 damage, Matthias.
Yeah.
Shadow Legion Agent 4 comes out of the trees, and he's going to charge at Cintiq. And he misses.
Yes, he does.
Shadow Legion
Maybe he's gonna
Agent
shift
5. Is he going to shift? No, he's going to keep the pressure on her. Shadow Legion Agent 5 comes out of the trees next to Hemic. He was right above you. And he's going to try to short sword you. He misses. But he does shift back. Shadow Legion Agent 6 is also visible now. He gets right here, and then he's going to try to charge Hemic. Oh, and he botches, but he does this little shifty thing right there. And that's the Shadow Legion 8's turns. Cintiq.
Okay, question.
Cintiq
What
has a
would
couple
Hemic
of
like?
choices here.
What would Hemic like? Because I could try to move
I mean,
Shadow Legionnaire 2 off the ledge.
You could try and pull him off the ledge. You could try and hit all of them with a thing. You could try and hit. You probably can't hit an area around Grungar.
Yeah, no, I can't safely get anywhere around Grungar. So it's like I could either
might
go
be
for
better
three-
just to attack.
Yeah, try to pop the minions. Because I assume... Actually, oh, wait. Where would I have to center it? Oh, that's right, measure distance. Okay, I could center it there safely. They're just 20 feet up, so I can just, would they get, like, just partial cover because of the height difference, or...
What are you using?
I'm going to Scorching Burst. Let me show where I'm going to put it.
Okay, because they only get cover if it's cover from the origin square.
That's true.
Yeah,
The origin
I
square
guess
is
I
going
can
to
see
be
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it just matters if I can see it
So
or
they
not.
have no
I would see
they have
that.
no
Okay.
cover from that.
Oh, I was thinking another system. Eh, well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's just Scorching Burst there.
All right. Agent 5, Agent 6, and the Legionnaire 2. Okay. Okay.
And then reading
Against
order as
Shadow
usual.
Legion. Yeah. Okay, Shadow Legion Agent 5. This happens. Shadow Legion Agent 6. Also, this happens. And against the last guy, he takes 13 fire
25
damage.
against the last guy.
Yeah.
So just roll it again with 2 things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just rolled
okay.
again. Same damage. Same damage, different attack.
Yeah, okay. Do 2.
Well,
that-
they both hit.
That's the same roll that targeted them.
You rolled the same thing
Yeah.
on both of them.
Okay.
I will hit you
Okay,
exactly
they
the
didn't
same way.
they didn't dodge so good. Okay.
And besides that, I guess she's good where she's at. So yeah, that will be her turn.
Damn you, staff expertise.
I was thinking they might have taken 2 hits, and I would have had to have just used Vicious Assault to drop them.
Yeah, I wouldn't make something like that makes you re-roll like that a super minion. That would be a little too much.
I
But anyway, it's Hemic's turn.
think I probably just want to hit them. Do I want to specifically get in any stats?
I do like how if I use Magic Missile on them, they could theoretically do it then. It just wouldn't change
It
anything.
wouldn't matter. Yes.
Just imagine though, like that happening in character. It's like I dodged it.
I'm just going to make sure, and then I'm going to hit him, even though I'm not charging.
Okay.
24, I assume hits.
Yes, that does. 21 damage.
And a fumble.
Yeah. Sadly.
21 and that. I'm going to take the opportunity to drop a power now.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Next up, Imperial Bladesman Uno. He's gonna move here, and what is he gonna do? He's gonna charge.
Everybody's got their own little party going on.
Yeah.
Grunt Guards is the biggest.
Then he misses.
Huh.
These guys are rolling really bad.
Yeah. 4s and 2s.
All kinds of 5 or less.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's Matthias's turn.
Did the Blazeman want to shift anymore, or is he happy where he's at? The one who just charged.
He can't. That
Oh,
one,
that's right.
With
it's
their
it's
attack,
in the
yeah,
yeah.
it's on a hit. They can shift. The other guys, the Shadow Legion agents, they can shift just before or after the attack, regardless.
What does Matthias want to do? Because... Oh, that is right, he is marked. It's Shadow Legion Agent 3 who did that, right?
No, Legionnaire marked Matthias.
Oh, Legionnaire 1, okay. Okay. I guess he probably won't actually pull out an encounter yet, because no one really needs heals. And only Cintique's close enough for the temp HP.
Ooh, Babe Fem 83. Hey, Babe, are you online? Just got a spam. Decline. Report as spam.
What is
Boom.
a saving throw? And Blessing of Battle is the resist, if I recall. Yes, okay. You will do Blessing of Battle on Shadow Legionnaire 1 then.
All right.
Do.
That misses. But hey,
Does he want to do that
Cintiq.
on himself or Cintiq? I will actually, yeah, give it to Cintiq for now.
Oh, of course you would. All right. Anything else?
That will be it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Bladesman 3. It's his turn. He's gonna use his great sword against you. These guys actually kind of suck versus single targets. They're good with the multi targets with their blade sweep ability, but they just
You could use it. I mean, you just hit his allies.
okay. 24 versus AC. All right. And he's not gonna shift. He knows better. Grangar, it's your turn.
So, Grunger has sword mage, like
Yeah.
spin, hit everything,
sword
right?
burst. Ouch.
You
Yeah.
got-
I think you drop him. Yeah, you dropped him. Yep. The heck? Sorry. They did not shift. That was a mistake.
Can't leave the party.
Oh, you shift? Okay. Where to? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Everybody got shift one and down one and left and down one instead of
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see. Okay. All right.
there. And Grunger.
That's
right.
it. All right. Yeah. Huh. Sorry. All right. Get out of the way. I don't know. Like my Skype notifications are blocking my initiative, or blocking who I can see on the initiative. It's like, all right, Shadow Legionnaire 2's turn. He shifts thusly,
Okay.
and he's still got the bushwhack ability, so he is going to, 23 here AC.
23 is just going to hit. Do I?
Man, I rolled an 8.
12 damage isn't bad. I'll take it.
All right, and he slides you like that. And you're still marked. So that's his turn. Shadow Legionnaire 1. He likes you where you are. Right there. Let me make sure the bushwhack ability is correct. No allies adjacent to it. Alright, so Legion Spear, yes. Attack bonuses +4. Yeah, pretty sure that hit. It's 13 damage, and you're not getting slid, Matthias.
Aw.
And that's his turn. Shadow Legion agents go now. Agent 1 is going to start moving this. He's going to start taking off this way. And he's going to try to charge Cintiq.
Okay. That'll miss.
Does that hit? Okay. Well, he shifts like that anyway. No, he doesn't. He shifts like this. 2 shifts. Shadow Legion Agent 2. It's also going to start running off.
They want to survive against Grunger. I can't blame them.
Yeah, he's going to charge. He's going to charge at Matthias. Go ahead and roll an opportunity attack, Matthias, because of the way he charged.
Okay.
Remember, you're marked.
Oh, that's
don't have
right.
to
He
take it.
is marked.
Darn.
Thank you for that. Cause yeah, considering he is still marked, and as we said, this is not impressive. Yeah, he'll just take it.
Okay. 23 hit your AC.
Does Matthias have the Vanguard shield?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, then that will miss.
Ooh, hey, that came in handy. And after all, I am the chargingest of DMs. All right, so Legion Agent number 4 is... Has Legion Agent number 4 gone yet?
No,
No.
he hasn't.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 hasn't gone yet and 4 haven't gone yet. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Agent 3 is, he likes where he is. So he's just going to keep on. That misses.
Yep.
Agent 4. He's not really in a position that he likes, but he's still going to, Oh, 7 damage, Cintiq. And he shifts like this.
He's a minion. There's really no one better to use it against.
You can save it. Because, I mean, if you can hit him with a big area, because they're really clustered around you.
I guess that's true, but there's a problem of getting over there too.
But he still hasn't
You need
used
the shift
okay.
one.
Okay.
It's burst 5.
He hadn't used his move action yet, so he's going to move like this.
I guess that's true. I guess I'll take the damage. I mean, I was gonna take the damage anyways, but it was a better retaliatory action.
Okay. Anyway, it's Cintiq's turn.
Um. If I move there, I could draw 2. That would hurt. That is true. I do have resist
that's
2.
right. I think the thing to do here is to shift 1.
If I shift 1, I still won't get that many. Oh, I'll get more though.
Well, there's lots of guys within 5 of you.
Yeah. I guess I was almost seeing him just moving so I could get more, but that's a good point. It's better not to.
I don't see how you're getting more than 6.
Yeah, and depending on where I move, I'll still get... Actually, wait a second. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, if I only shift 1 though... This is not how she's actually moving. Yeah, I would only get that.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
You don't have
so
like a teleport or
what I'll
anything.
do is... I will
I mean, yeah.
actually...
Yeah. Oh, you can't use shield on your turn.
Yeah, but I've not been hit yet. And we have the healer right there. So she's actually just
You have
going
resist
to
2.
move. Do I want to move her there?
Okay. All right. First is the
Yeah.
24 at your AC, Cintiq.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And when it happens, this one I'm actually going to burn.
Okay.
So, Infernal Wrath, the 9 damage.
Okay. And the second guy just missed you. This one just dies.
Oh, I think that makes your where you're going easier.
Yeah, and then, just if I move here, will that put all of them there? I think it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does. So now,
All
Fire
right.
Shroud, those 5.
All right. Reading order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Fire Shroud.
Remember how badass the Shadow Legionnaires were when you guys were level 4, and there were only 3 of you, and there were 6 of them, and they also had a mage backing them up.
By a range
Okay.
or
That's the first
area?
one.
Miss.
This is a close.
Yeah. Hit. 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 And hit. So yeah. 12.
And mm,
Yeah, it was a close attack, so they didn't get their little make you re-roll thing. That's only on area and ranged attacks.
yeah. And I guess against Bladesman. Yeah, on Bladesman 1, since he's free right now, just give him an extra 6 fire damage. Top of that.
Okay. And a -2 penalty to attack rolls.
Yep. That include her. So, that'll be it for Cintiq. Yes, it will.
All right. Hemic.
I guess I still just hit the guy. Yeah. Which sucks.
Misses.
19's gonna hit. Will Heroic cover this?
Okay, 23. That hits. Right, 20 damage.
I figured. Oh,
Ooh,
and there's another
16. You drop him. Damn you!
Now the question is, what can I even do?
Jump off the cliff.
Few options here.
Just jump
I
off
could try
a
and get off
cliff.
the cliff and
like a
stealth
100-foot
behind the
cliff.
tree. I could try and invigorating stride and do that next time. No, I think I'll like. Let's see, it's 20 feet. That's 2d10 damage. Fall damage, or is it 1d10?
No, it's 2d10.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah,
Five.
drop, divide your check by,
10, 12. Okay, yeah, I should be fine because my acrobatics is like actually really good.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling a plus 12, so
Yeah, you beat it. You land on your feet.
I'm
You can
really
keep
good.
going. Like you can move up to your speed. So
I kind of just want to stay here and try and hide behind the tree.
okay, you're not really going to be able
If
to
that
make
is
a
at all
stealth.
any kind of cover.
It provides you partial cover.
Yeah, I figured.
Like if you're
But like I can move and charge in the next turn. This is at
Yeah.
least
yeah,
keeps
just
me
you're
out
not
of
going to
the
be
way enough.
stealthed or nothing. But anyway, okay. Imperial Bladesman 1 takes 5 damage. And he is going to actually move in like this and attack a guy he can probably actually hit. So, great sword, combat advantage. He misses. Let's see if he saves against the ongoing. He saves.
Oh, okay.
All right. Next up is Matthias. Matthias has taken a pretty good beating, but I think he's,
Not that
he's
bad of one.
taking it
Yeah.
like a
A lot
champ.
of things have missed.
Yeah, this Kit in the Cow has actually been going pretty well for us, considering.
I know, right?
Let's see.
They've been
Hemic
rolling
is up
super low.
there. So we'd have to move over
I'm in a
there.
good spot.
Well, it's just I kind of want to use an encounter, but actually, he has more on a surge
He's
left. I
still
could just
marked, so
have him. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking now. I think that's Resurgent Sun does that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Against Legionnaire 1 who has him marked.
Okay.
Resurgent Sun.
All right. Roll him.
Oh,
Miss.
too bad. The effect still goes though, and he'll just spend the surge himself.
That's nice.
Yes, it is. That's one of the nice things about clerics. You can
Mhm.
give them like an entire power set that they still do stuff even if
Most
it
of their
misses.
stuff is effect.
Yeah. Okay. Bladesman 3 is going to attack Grongar, as he is inclined to do. 14 damage, and he is not
Oh, hits.
gonna shift. He knows better. Grungar.
Matthias just stole Grungar's HP. Apparently, when Matthias got rebuilt, he multi-classed vampire.
Oh snap.
This is what happened when
It
when you hurt
begins.
Grungar.
Wow, that's the first damage I think this guy's taken. Oh,
39.
you bloody him in one sweep.
Don't you wish he'd shift? No, he'd still have been crit.
Oh boy. It's like, yeah, you're not getting away, sucker. Yep. Okay, 15 damage. Yeah,
20 damage.
20 damage. Okay. So he takes 20 damage. Damn. Yeah. This guy's looking pretty bad. You can flank with your dead buddy. Maybe when you're both dead, it'll grant you a +2. Alright. Legionnaire 2's dead. Shadow Legionnaire 1 takes 5 damage. And he's gonna bushwhack Matthias as he is wont to do because, you know. Actually, no, he's not. He's gonna shift up and he's gonna attack Cintiq. Because you hit him with a fire spell that was pretty nasty.
Oh. I can't blame him.
12 damage. And he slides you thusly.
Oh.
Oh, that's
well,
nice. Now they don't get to bushwhack you.
Yeah, I guess I won't. I'll let that damage slide.
Okay,
It's
let's
not
see if he
worth
saves
popping
against.
the daily teleport for.
You are marked, though. Okay, he saves against ongoing damage.
That was actually a very nice positioning move for him to give us.
No, you'll see what he's going to do if he survives to the next round.
You gave him Hemic charging into combat advantage.
I was
Uh-oh.
about to say, yeah.
Is he going to survive?
He wasn't paying attention to you.
He didn't see me behind the tree.
Even though you didn't roll a stealth check, it just wasn't. Okay, take 7 damage, Cintiq.
Okay.
Yeah, you are marked and you have 7 damage, so yeah.
What will I do ring next to the heal tank?
Okay, that's the last. Yeah, that's the last agent on the board. Cintiq, go.
Really, it's not worth it to try anything. Oh well, I am Merc though, isn't that right?
Yep.
Do I really want to just waste that on that when I could? I probably wouldn't get a chance to use against too many more people anyways. So I will soften this guy up for Hemic a little. Which probably do not need to do, but
Well, it's damage, so.
Just concentrated blast of fire.
yeah. Cause I mean that's why he attacked me, so clearly he wants some more.
I mean, burning hands centered on your face.
Yeah, that hits. Alright, you take 17 damage. Anything else?
She will stay where she's at, I think.
Okay. Next up is Hemic.
I will.
Yeah. Ouch. Yeah. 27 damage. It's like you would have hit regardless. 19 damage. See, this is why I don't.
Oh, another one.
20 damage. More than enough to defeat him. That's why I don't even bother knocking him prone until you've done your second attack.
Did the power strike? Would the power strike of? Was the power strike did anything or?
No, he's at negative.
Okay. So I'll be able to use that again, I guess. I'll see if I can roll a third one on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a charge.
All right. Imperial Bladesman 1. He's gonna move thusly. And
Matthias is no longer marked.
yeah, that is true.
Neither is Sadiq.
Yep. So he's gonna move up like this. And he's gonna use his blade sweep against Cintiq and Hemic.
Okay, let's see what Matthias does.
Ooh, does that hit? Yeah, that does. He takes 6 damage. Okay, so here's the blade sweep versus Cintiq and Hemic reading order.
I might want to just dodge. No, that misses anyway.
Okay, so Cintiq, does that hit?
Yeah, and there's really not much to do against that, so yeah.
Okay, well, he shifts that.
Because there's between melee and close, which is not. Yeah.
Matthias, it's your turn.
First thing is Matthias will heal Cintiq. Do. 11 HP. And the +2 to AC and reflex. 11 in addition
Or
to
a
her
shift.
surge. I'm not murked, but considering where people go, I'm not sure it would be actually worth moving. It's 12, so that's 21. No, it's 23. And then, I guess I will have him try to swing an attack at Shadow Legion Agent 2.
Okay.
Do I want to have him do that? Seems like such a waste of waste.
Shift into combat advantage first.
It's true.
If that'll
Well, it's
help.
more I'm debating if it's worth it to pop. Well, I'm gonna be vesting after this anyways. Unfortunately, I won't get
Another
Grungar with
counter.
this, but I'll use Sunburst on this minion.
All right. $18 versus AC. That misses.
Okay. Well, the effect still goes off.
Ooh.
So Hemic, Cintiq, and Matthias now have 5 temp HP.
All right. Except Imperial Bladesman 3. He's going to try to hit you. Let's see here. Is he going to hit you with his greatsword?
Does he have a choice?
I'm checking the damage of Blade Sweep. I think I may have got my damage wrong on Blade Sweep. Oh, yeah. What do you know? Does 2d10 on a Blade Sweep. So he's just going to Blade Sweep Grungar. And he misses.
Yes, that's
He's not going to shift, though. He's going to stand and take it like a man. Grungar. Oh, you missed.
Did you drop a guy last round? Because that's a +1 if you're still Reaver.
Oh, yeah, he was. That is
And he
true.
dropped a
wa-
guy too, so. I think he did, didn't he?
He didn't drop a guy last round.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you
yeah,
changed
you're
it.
not a Reaver.
He
I didn't know if you were-
changed
had
his
Reaper already.
theme.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
he changed his theme to Wasteland Wanderer.
Okay. So
Doesn't-
21.
Yeah, so 15 damage. Boom. He's down. There's actually a really good if you like one of those. It's a Paragon path that you can take if you were a wasteland. If you had the Wasteland Wanderer theme, that's really good for barbarians. Okay, everybody's dead except Shadow Legion Agent 2.
Do
He's gonna shift like this. And he's gonna try to hit Cintiq with his short sword. 22 hit your AC, Cintiq?
Not with the bonus from healing ward.
Ah, you're right. Well, it is Cintiq's turn.
Yes. Dodge this as she magic missiles him to the face.
Okay, he just dies.
And that will...
just kind of just a finger gun right at his face.
Yeah.
I guess I could just shift.
Okay. Hemic?
As long as you remain in his vicinity.
Yeah. Yep. Cintiq, the flanking
Reroll this
mage.
bitch.
32 damage. All right. Let's see if he just dies. Go ahead and, yeah. Oh.
Oh!
Oh,
This
honey.
is the last one. I
Oh.
also I rolled a 2
Oh, that's beautiful.
instead of a 1, so 69.
69, dude. All right. So, yeah, with that, you had the last one.
That they were rolling low, and I was actually hitting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the hittingest encounter you've ever had. Maybe.
Well, not ever, but
Yeah.
Does anyone
Alright.
else want the other heal? Or can I
I
put on some teeth?
took 12 damage, which is not quite a surge, but if Cintiq needs it.
Oh, she's already at 7 surges. Otherwise, it would take her...
Yeah. Despite that revelation that Cintiq had, this has been a very sedate session so far.
Yeah.
I mean, we're missing 2 guys and 1 guy. No, we're missing 3 guys and 1 guy doesn't have a proper voice.
I'm just one off of full, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah,
We
that's
have 2
minimum.
we have
So-
me, Chris, and talking, and occasionally, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I'm just gotten used to the cacophony of it all. When everybody's here, it's really nice, actually.
These guys in their bushwhack, and we all decided to let them surround us.
Yeah.
They still rolled so low. Like if they had actually hit with
I
half
am
of
the
the
new
attacks
guy,
they
Mr.
missed.
Speak a lot.
If they had hit with half the attacks they missed, we'd have taken a few dozen more damages.
It's like Ash is like, so what did I miss, guys? Well, Tarkus had a seizure, had an epileptic episode. All right, so yeah, you guys find the cart.
Tarkus he just lost all will to live after the oxen disappeared.
Yeah, that's clearly what caused it.
Oh.
Yep.
Since we're
I mean,
going
it's
to
the
lose
only
more
thing of
bodies,
note that happened.
do we need to remove
For
some of the opium to have room?
Oh, you'll need to roll a perception check if you're looting the bodies just to find anything of value. I mean, they have spears and stuff, but see if
Just
you
take
find
one of them and smash
find
it by
any-
their bodies, so it looks like
Yeah.
they were attacked over the opium.
I'll have Matthias do that.
Also incriminates them.
See if you can also find anything important, like... They probably wouldn't have orders or anything on them, but why not check?
I'll see what they got
Ooh.
as well.
Okay.
Rolled better.
Oh.
Rolled better than me on perception.
Okay, you guys find on one of the legionnaires has a hang on, let me take a look at it. It's a I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. The heck is it called?
A blunderbuss.
No.
A school bus.
No.
A universal serial bus.
It's a
A Busby 3D.
it's a spear. It's a let's see here. I can't think of the level of it. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat weapon though. Hang on. Sign in. This doesn't look like most of the legionnaires that you've encountered before had these black spears. This guy has a unique spear. He might have picked it up on the road somewhere. It's got elvish runes on it. Wait, no, it doesn't have elvish runes. What is it? Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, if they're elvish, then Teak might be able to read them.
Trying to find the description of
there's-
it here.
Dwarves have room. The elves have really.
Let's see here. Items. Okay, here it is. It's a okay. All right. It doesn't have elvish runes on it. It's got an engraving of a lion on the head of the spear. Pretty fancy.
I guess should Teak Arcana and maybe also history?
Okay. Go ahead. Arcana, check that.
Okay.
What the hell is it? Ooh.
It's average.
That is a okay. That is a very nice type of spear. It's called a hungry spear. This one's a plus. It's a hungry spear +2. This weapon has the heavy thrown property and range of 10/20.
7.
Yeah, it's a level 7 item. And as an encounter power, you can make a ranged basic attack with a spear. On a hit, the target is also immobilized, save ends. The spear doesn't return to you after the immobilized effect on the target until the immobilized effect is ended. Pretty cool, though.
Looks like Grungar's throwing weapon got upgraded.
Yeah. It's a D8 instead of a D6.
Also, the enchantment's better. Oh no, enchantment's probably the same. But more damage, better range,
Yeah.
and counter.
Yeah, just let me just link it in the chat.
Hungry Spear +2, Adventurer's Vault 2.
Yeah, I got it right here.
And the range is better than the 612 on the hand axe.
Yeah, range of 10/20, does D8 damage.
Yeah. That'll actually be good for when you guys do forward scouting if you need to do range stuff again. Keep up with Hemic better.
Mm-hmm. As far as, do you want to roll a history check on it though?
If it will give any information.
Yeah. Because clearly this doesn't belong to this guy. Okay, you've heard tell, legends mainly of creatures not quite living or dead, the savannah. Generally, they come out in the twilight hours. People have referred to them as the Red Lions.
Oh, the Red Lions. Oh! Oh. Well, if we ever find out about the other party, that might tie in. It's neat.
Do they have a king, and is that king a boat?
No.
Well, it's actually fairly appropriately. Oh, wow. Fairly appropriate for Grungar, too. They come from the plains, so.
They come from the savannas, which are just past Zafarn.
Yeah. They just like abut the Horde desert, don't they?
They're not. They're not the. It's not the desert. This is like the horde. The horde come from the wastelands, which are to the east of Khazrahal. You've heard tell of them in like this area of the Red Lion.
Okay. I was jumping
Oh,
to there,
no.
but yeah, that makes more sense being slightly
Yeah.
closer.
Well, I mean, the savannas are kind of around here, so
See, this is where like the green lions are. This rival.
yeah, yeah. The thing is, this is some like you wouldn't have gotten that if you had rolled any lower because that's pretty obscure. That's some pretty obscure stuff. You must have just
She watched the alternate party episodes
yeah.
during the winter.
Yeah, you probably read it in like some obscure text back at the Six Towers at some point.
Kept mentioning this half-orc mage that was a complete idiot.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, this may be one of their spears.
Okay. Well, Gregor can still have it because it makes sense for him.
Yes.
I mean, it's not properly bugbear sized, but oh
No.
well.
There's probably
It's
an
probably
enlarged
better than the
weapon
hand
spell.
axes.
It is better than the hand axe. It does D8.
Like, it's like better sized for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a magic hand axe +2. Because I guess that'll go back on the party token.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably disenchant it sometime. But okay.
Yeah.
So that's back on there. Do
Yeah.
you have any pocket change?
Let me roll for gold. Hang on. They didn't have a lot of gold. I mean, they had like 50 altogether. They had like 52 pieces of gold, like every one of those guys together.
Yeah.
They were basically broke-ish. I mean, they could probably get room and board somewhere, but you know.
Yeah.
Did they have any food?
No, they did not. That's why they were stealing shit from you.
Idiots.
How is our food?
Oh, how is y'all's food? Let's see here. Hang on.
We have a bunch of onions.
Just wondering if they already
Let me
broke
see.
into our rations.
Yeah, let's see here. How many guys were there? Is the thing.
9-ish.
9-ish. Okay, so RD9. Okay, there's 3 rations
So
missing.
there's 6 of the agents, 3 swordsmen, and I
Well,
guess, I guess there were 11, but
Oh well, 3. There's 3 rations. Well, hang on. Let's roll a D11 real quick. It's just
guessing.
There's 7 rations missing.
How many of those were onions?
You guys had the onions in the house.
Yeah. Because we would have finished them off today anyway, so.
Yes.
I will say, when they get to the burning part of that, Cintiq is extra vigorous.
Okay.
Because these guys stole their cart, ate some of the food, not the onions, because it kind of sucks to subsist just off onions. I mean, it's better than dying, but still.
It's like holes.
Okay. So someone should update the prairie token with 52 gold.
The
And
party token.
Man,
It
I
is
really,
updated
I really,
real
I
fast.
really enjoy these modular cliffs that I made. I get a lot out of them.
Yep.
Oh, they're nice. How late
have
is
you,
it
have you
now?
got a? Okay,
sorry.
yeah, it's getting late, but the thing is, it's starting to cloud up. And the oxen are restless already.
Oh no.
There. We'll get you back to Tarkus soon enough.
Is there enough time in the day that we can get them back?
It's like 5 in the afternoon, but it's, it dark. It's not like it's technically dark, but there's an overcast, and the sun is starting to kind of go down. So, actually, no. Let's see here. If it's March, sun's gonna be it's not quite down yet. It's like I don't know. It's angling low. It's just getting dark because, sky reasons. A storm is approaching.
Um. Oh, this is
Mhm.
hard because none of us is really good at nature.
Calm the oxen.
Yeah, I guess since we don't have anyone good at nature, would probably would be best to weather
Try
out the storm.
intimidating them into playing along.
Oh, never mind. We have Grungar's
Grungar.
rules.
All right, Grungar, you managed to. The thing is, you chase these guys for several hours. I'm just saying right now.
Hmm.
Like you probably after Tarkus's episode, you probably headed out at 9 in the morning and tracked them like for 5 hours. And let's see here, 9 in the morning. No, it would have been a little. No, that's when Cintiq got up. Let's see here. You probably would have headed out at noon-ish and then tracked them for 5 hours.
I mean, I would, because a forced march that far would not kill any of us.
Well, the thing is, you can probably all pile on the oxen cart, but
Yeah, the only question is, do we think we could keep the oxen traveling like that through a storm? Because the storm will probably hit before we get back. It's clouding up already. We can make enough progress. I think we should at least start heading back.
just realized I had posted that in the wrong chat.
Huh. Oh, hungry spare. So, since Grungar at least calmed them down, we should at least start heading back.
Okay,
Maybe
it's
keep
getting
an eye out.
Yeah.
It's
Is
start.
there any kind of
It's
cover around here that we can
yeah.
see?
Roll some perception checks to see if you can find a place you can.
Like searching from the higher ground?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hemic, you find a place. It's there's some boughs and branches and stuff you think you guys could get under. Go ahead and roll. One of you guys needs to roll a nature check though, just to make sure. Hemic thinks he found a spot, but just to make sure, just roll a nature check. Nice. Okay, yeah, Grungar agrees. This is a good spot.
Okay.
So you guys pull the cart. Are you guys going to try to wait out the storm?
Although I'm loath to, the fact that we don't have anyone here really good at nature, I would rather not the oxen spook on us and then we lose them in a storm than have to track them again. Plus there's that too.
Yeah.
So I think we should at least try to wait it out. And
Okay.
if anything, although it might not be that good, maybe travel at night if it lets off before
Okay.
then.
All right.
As long as
we can
it's
see.
light.
Okay.
Some deacon. Some fire.
Yeah, we could still have a fire. We always
Yeah.
have light because we have Mr. Nightlight here.
You guys not gonna make a fire? Is that what you're saying?
No, I
I
think
mean,
we'll
we
make a
can
fire.
we can make light easy if we need to travel at night.
Yeah. I mean, I think we'd make a fire because we're going to be here a little while, and if it's raining, it's still early spring, so it's not that warm.
Yeah.
I mean, she can make fires easy. Just prestidigitation or spark.
Okay. I was just wondering because I'm putting you on the camp map. Is why.
Yeah.
Let's take the here.
So let me. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy you guys over from the random encounter map.
How are the oxen responding to the storm?
they're kind of spooked by it, but the thing is, it's not they're yoked, and wagons have brakes on them, so they can't really go anywhere. So
Just want to know whether we need to drug them with the opium or not.
it's like, get the spoons.
Well, if we need to get them less spooked and more mellowed out, we have stuff for that.
Yeah.
We have extra
Alright.
stuff for that.